Hello, guys. You're listening to the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast and the Willie Stimmons Podcast, where we cover Harvard's preparatory school athletics. This is a playoff edition of the podcast, so just going to jump right into it. No time for games. We're going to dive right into it. Saturday, first round of the playoffs, and I've said this over and over. Regular season is regular season. This is the real deal. You win, you move on. You lose, you could wrap it up. We experienced that last year when we played Hannibal River, first round of playoffs. Lost in the first round. That season was history. So there can't be no losses. Can't take the L. We got to get the dub. So let's just jump right into it and then not wasting no time. Saturday, Harvard's Prep Warriors will be taking on Franklin Furnace Green High School Bobcats this Saturday at 7 p.m. at Jack Johnson Field on the Harvard's Prep campus. The first round is often the part of the playoffs where we find out who truly deserves to be there chasing after the state title. We're going to find that out this Saturday. This week, the Green Bobcats will have to prove that they belong here, coming in as a 46-point underdog to Harvard's Prep against the Warriors. The playoffs are an interesting time of the year as 7 teams fulfill their most ambitious goal in winning the state championship, while the other 217 teams will end their season and they will go home. This matchup is no different, as the winner will continue their playoff run while the loser will end its 2018's season with a loss. Now, Green coming in as a Division VII 75th ranked team, and Harvard's Prep comes in as the 8th ranked team. The teams did not appear on each other's schedule last season, which presents a degree of unpredictability. So these teams are going to try to feel each other. They're going to try to find out what each other's alike. They're going to try to scope out each other. If you ain't got no film, you don't know what's going on. As far as Green Bobcats, there's not too much film on them. But I guess you can find all kind of film on Harvard's Prep. Systematically, past matchups are often used as a guiding tool. This week, however, each team will likely take time to adjust to an unfamiliar opponent, which should make for some added excitement. I mean, these guys are going to feel each other out. They're going to find out who's who, and they're going to go at it. Let's take a look at this. Analyze Green for a minute. Let's start with the Green Bobcats. Green will look to rebound this week after their Oak Hill Oaks in their last game. They lost. This recent week, the Bobcats hadn't been quite as successful in producing points, but they remain as the 16th ranked offense in Division VII, scoring an average of 33.7 points per game. While their defense has given up more points than usual in recent weeks, they deserve every bit as much as credit for the season's success as the offense does. So over the course of the season, they've given up an average of 13.2 points per game, which ranks 11th in their division. These are the Green Bobcats, and they come in ready to knock off Harvard's Prep and just ruin a perfect season. A 5th consecutive Mid-State League Cardinal Division champ, and a time to go, upset these guys in time for them to advance and Harvard's Prep to go home. But that will not be the case if Harvard's Prep will play their game just this weekend. So speaking of Harvard's Prep, let's just dive into, just analyze Harvard's Prep for a minute. Harvard's Prep is no stranger to winning recently, as they come off a 10-game winning streak, including last week's 46-0 win against Fairfield Christian. That brings their record to 10-0 as they look to add another notch to the win column. The Warriors ranked 20th in Division VII on offense, scoring an average of 32.2 points per game. However, Over the last 2 weeks, their average is down to 29 points per game. While the offense is solid, the defense deserves just as equal credit as the offense does for their winning success. They allow 6 points per game, ranked second in the division, and continue to get better week by week. In their last 2 games, they've given up only 0 points per game. That's the Harvest Prep defense. So kudos to the defense. Overall, Green is 8-2. They're 5-0 at home. They're 3-2 on the road. They're 4-2 in the conference, and they got a winning percentage of .800. And Harvest Prep, they're 10-0 overall. They're 5-0 at home. They're 5-0 on the road. They're 6-0 in the conference, and they have a winning percentage of .1000, according to highschoolball.com. So these teams are looking to square off this coming weekend, and I hope you can attend this game. And Harvest Prep is kudos to Milan Smith. He's bringing an attitude to this school where like every year they're in the playoffs. From the day he stepped on the Harvest Prep campus in 2014. His teams have featured a creative and devastating ground game. Nothing has changed as the Warriors have rolled to a 10-0 record and #1 in computer ratings in their Division 7 region. The Hare to take Bangura's place featured junior Javon Eggert, who rushed for 230 yards in just 3 quarters of the season before he suffered a hip injury that took him out. He hopes to return for the final and the playoffs. Don't know he playing Saturday. Have to get some information on that. So we moved to Daquan. Daquan Owens Johnson, receiver, to take Javon's spot, and we decided that we would operate more as a backfield by committee. That's what Milan said. And Harvest Prep has a good ground game. I mean, a lot of these guys are. Let me give you the stats here. 6 players have combined to gain 2,796 yards on a 7.2 yard per carry average and have scored 34 touchdowns. Daquan Owens Johnson, 845 yards, 9 touchdowns. He leads the charge in this area. 2 freshmen and 6 sophomores from the 24-man rosters are starting for Harvest Prep, which is riding a 30-game winning streak in the Mid-State League Cardinal Division, play dating back to October 25th, 2013. The Warriors, who have already clinched a 5th straight playoff spot, can wrap it up. They already have wrapped it up. They can continue to go on and go for a state title. Although Harvest Prep advanced to a state semifinal in 2016, they have never gone undefeated. The program has only 2 winning seasons, both 6-4, before Milan Smith arrived, and Milan's record is 44-12 since he stepped foot on Harvest Prep campus. So let me give you the dead rundown here. Saturday, 7 p.m., Jack Johnson Field at Harvest Prep. That's in Canal Winchester. 35. It's on Gender Road. You just Google it, Harvest Prep, you'll find it. Be there. This is a critical game for Harvest Prep. So go Warriors, and hope you guys can pull out the victory, get the dub. So with that being said, this is the short version of the Mid-State League Weekly and the Willie Stimmich Podcast. My name is Willie Stimmich. Go Warriors, and we'll see you on the next show. 2 fingers here. That means I'm out.